Hi, welcome to the second floor classroom of the Lion Brand Yarn Studio. We're here with Bruce Weinstein, author and chef. Author and chef. There's cookies downstairs. I'm so sorry you guys can't come. Anyway.
Tahini, oat, maple, vegan chocolate chip cookies.
I'm very excited. But enough about cookies. We're here to talk sweaters. Author of Boyfriend Sweaters. So first question, what is a boyfriend sweater?
Well, I suppose it would be a sweater you knit for your boyfriend, but it's also a category of sweaters that are designed for men, slightly oversized, a little boxier, that women like to wear. They like to borrow them from their boyfriends, and these days you can go to the mall and most of the big chains have boyfriend sweaters designed for women but cut sort of for men. So they're sort of that cross-gender, unisex kind of thing that based on men's cuts and styles, but women love them.
Like what I'm wearing.
Which is from the cover of the book.
Which is that, there she is.
And it looks like she borrowed it from him. It looks like you borrowed it from me. See the way that works?
And it's very soft. But now, what about, I noticed that there seems to be some, strife.
Well, that's
here,
his sweater,
struggle.
and she wants it, and he doesn't want to let her have it, but that's the boyfriend sweater.
I see. Now, what about the, and I'm sure you've heard of it, the boyfriend curse when it comes to knitting sweaters?
I don't believe in curses.
You don't
I
believe?
don't.
Okay.
However, let
Yes.
me say this. If he leaves you because you knit him a sweater, goodbye. Let him go. Keep the sweater.
Okay, you've heard that here. Keep the sweater.
You keep the sweater.
Keep the sweater.
Keep the sweater.
Okay.
You put a lot of work into it. Keep the sweater, get rid of the boyfriend. Better you learn that he's like that early on. So knit a sweater right away. See if he's like that early on. Get rid of him if he's useless, and then you have a great sweater for yourself.
Okay, so to sum up, the boyfriend, so first of all, the boyfriend curse, the sweater curse, is the idea of starting a large project
You knit a
prematurely.
sweater for your boyfriend, he'll leave you.
Right.
That's what they say.
But you're saying it's the sweater test.
Well, it's the boyfriend test, not the boyfriend curse. Knit him that sweater
Interesting.
right away. If he decides to leave you for that, good riddance. You don't need him, and you got a really nice sweater.
If only there were a book of patterns that you... Look
at
at that. Interesting. Okay. So now, one thing I love about this is that, you think, you said boxy.
Yeah.
And, boxy can be fun and gorgeous.
Yep.
But this is not, in any way, shape, or form, a book of boxy sweaters.
No.
You have these gorgeous shawl collars, and I love this little asymmetrical
The
zip.
off the half zip, off the center thing. Yeah, it's
Very,
really great.
very sassy. So one thing I love about this is that it is jam-packed with different techniques and different constructions. So it's not just, the land of the drop shoulder
No.
sweater in any way, shape, or form.
No, we got drop shoulders, we got set in, we've got some saddle, we've got a lot of things going on.
Raglan action.
A lot of raglan. I
Yeah.
divided the book into 4 sections. So we have a section on line and drape, we have a section on color, we have a section on reversibility, which is where this comes in. Because this is completely reversible, front, back, inside out.
I love that.
The way you do the seam, it's just perfect and beautiful when you wear it inside out. I think it looks better inside out on women and right side in on the guys.
So when you just roll out of bed and you're a little late for work and you grab the sweater, doesn't matter how you put it on. Excellent.
That's the point.
That is very intriguing. And this is so, I might have to club you over the head to take this, because this is made from the baby alpaca, and that combined with this squishy stitch pattern.
It's a faux rib. It's a whole slip stitch faux rib thing.
It's
going on.
really squishy and nice.
nice.
So now, personal question time.
Yes.
Have you ever had a tragic sweater test that's gone wrong in a relationship?
Well, thank goodness I haven't. But
Oh, nice.
I also didn't start knitting until after I met my current husband. So
you never got to do the test.
and well, I suppose it was a test. I made him a sweater and he never left. But,
Oh, nice. Okay.
But 17 years later, he's got a closet full of sweaters.
I have made many sweaters for my husband, and he's extremely appreciative. And I've actually eyed one or two here that he would look particularly sassy in, and then I would look particularly sassy when I steal them.
Well, one of the things, in case you want to make one for yourself rather than even
Yes.
for him, what I do with every pattern in the book is I have tips on how to make it more masculine or make it more feminine
I
in
love
case
that.
what you're looking for is something not quite as gender neutral.
Yeah.
So there
Yeah,
are
I
ways
love
to
that.
make it more feminine, make it more
The
masculine.
I love this little green one, but I also love the shawl collar one that's
Yeah.
in
This green one is great. I saw this sort of three-dimensional honeycomb
this
stitch
one.
in an old Italian Vogue, and I decided to recreate it. It took me about a month, playing with stitches to come up with what I thought was the right one, and it came out great.
I love it. Well, I'm so excited. There's a giant box. Well, there's actually a couple boxes, one full of sweaters and then another one full of cookies. So I'm really sorry for all you guys who couldn't join us. But for those of you who couldn't join us here in New York, go out, get the book, and enjoy the sweater test. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Bye from the Lion Brand Yarn Studio.